Welcome to a comprehensive exploration of the Battle of Britain, a monumental clash between German and British forces that unfolded in the skies during World War II. We'll delve into the battle from both sides, examining the intricate strategies, aircraft, and planning that defined this pivotal moment in history. To truly grasp the significance of the Battle of Britain, we must first set the stage. In 1940, Europe was engulfed in war. Germany's Luftwaffe, under the command of Hermann Göring, sought to gain air superiority over Britain, a crucial step in their plans for a cross-channel invasion. The German strategy, known as Operation Sea Lion, hinged on gaining control of the skies. Göring envisioned a swift and decisive air campaign that would cripple British defences, paving the way for an invasion. The Luftwaffe aimed to weaken the Royal Air Force, RAF, through concentrated bombings of airfields, factories, and infrastructure. British defensive preparations. On the British side, Air Chief Marshal Hugh Dowding led the RAF in developing a complex defence strategy. Dowding's foresight resulted in the creation of the Dowding System, a network of radar stations and communication centres that provided real-time intelligence on enemy movements. Aircraft, Luftwaffe and RAF. The aircraft chosen for this aerial battle were representative of each side's strategy. The German Luftwaffe deployed bombers like the Heinkel He-111 and the Junkers Ju-88, supported by agile Messerschmitt Bf 109 fighters. The British RAF relied on the iconic Supermarine Spitfire and the sturdy Hawker Hurricane. German Blitz and attrition. The German Blitz involved relentless bombing raids on British airfields, cities, and industrial centres. While the Luftwaffe inflicted damage, they underestimated the resilience of British pilots and underestimated the strength of the Dowding System's radar-guided defence. British harassing strategy. The British adopted a harassing strategy, avoiding direct engagement with German formations unless advantageous. This approach conserved their limited resources while forcing the Luftwaffe to stretch its formations over a wide area. British pilots engaged in dogfights near the coast, allowing them to conserve fuel and quickly return to their airfields. As weeks turned into months, the tide of the battle began to shift. The Luftwaffe's focus shifted to London, allowing the RAF to recover and rebuild. British aircraft production outpaced German losses, while the effectiveness of the Dowding system became apparent. The tables were turning in favour of the British. The Battle of Britain came at a high cost for both sides. German pilots faced attrition, and the British endured bombings and civilian casualties. The turning point came as the Luftwaffe's losses became unsustainable. The RAF's resilience, innovation, and unity ultimately secured their victory in the skies. German air power and the Channel threat. The German Luftwaffe's campaign aimed to establish air superiority for a planned cross-channel invasion. The English Channel posed both an obstacle and a strategic opportunity. German bombers and fighters targeted British coastal installations, hoping to weaken defences and pave the way for the invasion of the British Isles targeting British infrastructure. Narrator. As the battle intensified, the Luftwaffe shifted its focus to British cities, launching a campaign of terror known as the Blitz. Strategic bombing targeted industrial centres and urban areas, aiming to demoralise civilians and break their support for the war effort. This approach tested British resilience on multiple fronts. British radar and intelligence. One of the unsung heroes of the Battle of Britain was radar technology. The British developed an intricate radar network that allowed them to detect incoming enemy aircraft well before they reached the coast. This early warning gave the RAF a precious advantage in allocating resources and scrambling fighters. The Luftwaffe's mistakes. The Luftwaffe made crucial mistakes that impacted the course of the battle. They shifted focus from airfields to cities, which allowed the RAF time to recover. Additionally, the decision to target London in retaliation for British raids on Berlin diverted their resources from essential military objectives. The importance of logistics. Behind every successful air campaign lies effective logistics. The Battle of Britain highlighted the significance of logistics in sustaining war efforts. The British industrial complex, supported by well-organised supply chains, allowed for rapid aircraft production and repair, a critical advantage in maintaining air superiority. The changing battlefront. The Battle of Britain marked a turning point in the conflict. As the RAF gained control of the skies, Germany's invasion plans faced significant setbacks. This shift altered the trajectory of World War II, impacting subsequent military strategies and alliances. Legacy and modern air strategy. The legacy of the Battle of Britain extends far beyond the 1940s. Today's air strategies draw from the lessons learned during this intense aerial conflict. Concepts like air superiority, radar technology, tactical agility, and the significance of logistical support remain integral to modern military planning. The island fortress, British defensive strategies. Britain, often referred to as an island fortress, faced a daunting challenge. The British focused on defending their skies and maintaining naval supremacy. They relied on a mix of radar technology, aerial combat tactics, and the spirit of their fighter pilots to hold the line against the German onslaught. Airborne chess, strategic moves and counter-moves. The battle was akin to a high-stakes game of airborne chess. German raids and British interceptions were strategic moves and counter-moves across the sky. The shifting dynamics of air superiority determined the trajectory of the war, forcing each side to adapt its tactics and anticipate the opponent's next move. The role of radar, Guardian of the Skies radar, emerged as the unsung hero of the battle. British radar installations, like the Chain Home system, enabled early detection of incoming enemy aircraft. This real-time intelligence allowed the RAF to scramble its fighters efficiently, giving them a crucial edge in positioning and response time. Strategic bombing campaigns, the Blitz. The German Blitz targeted British cities, aiming to break civilian morale and disrupt the war effort. The intense bombings took a heavy toll on both infrastructure and civilians. While the Blitz was intended to weaken Britain, it paradoxically galvanized the population's determination to resist. Changing the narrative, the RAF's success. The battle's course pivoted as the RAF, though outnumbered, managed to gain the upper hand. The Hurricane's ruggedness and the Spitfire's agility proved formidable. British pilots, often engaging in dogfights with numerical disadvantages, demonstrated exceptional skill and courage that began to turn the tide. Operational mistakes, German errors. The German strategy encountered difficulties due to operational errors. Shifting targets from airfields to cities allowed the RAF to recover, and underestimating the effectiveness of the Dowding system led to tactical misjudgments. These mistakes played a crucial role in altering the course of the battle. If this journey through the skies of history has captivated your interest, remember to subscribe for more enlightening insights into the pivotal moments that have shaped our world. Our channel is dedicated to uncovering the narratives that define us. Thank you.